My question first for you is, do you have a brother? Because if you do, you probably know what the stinkiest socks on planet Earth smells like. So I am trying to combine all the stinky socks in the world to make one stinky drawing. It may sound a little bit weird, but to be honest with you, the drawing came out good, so give it a chance. Don't leave the video yet. Think about all the trials and tribulations that you went through with yourself. And imagine that in a drawing. And that is what's going down today. I really do hope you enjoyed today's video, and if you do, please consider sharing with a friend, as it really does help my channel. And without any further introduction, let's draw the stinkiest sock you have ever seen. Okay, so as you know, I am drawing a stinky sock. If I don't sound as hyped up in this video or a little bit more quiet, I do not feel good, so I'm just gonna throw that out there right now. But on to the drawing. I already have the sketch done, and I'm going through outlining everything. There are some things to note in this drawing, in this outline so far. There is a hole in the sock where the toe is, because we all know a very old and used sock has to have a hole in the toe. Next are a couple of stains, and yes, there is a band-aid. It's a little bit out of place, but in my head, I'm thinking maybe this person had like a wound somewhere and had a band-aid on, and instead of throwing it away, they just took it off and plopped it on their sock. A little gross, but it fits. It fits the goal of this drawing. Now, I don't think it's fair to have this derpy sock without a backstory. So what happened to this man? Where did he come from? Who is he? Though he does not have a proper name, he goes by the Lucky Sock. You may be wondering, where does this come from? And I will tell you now. One day there was a boy named Jeff, and he was quite nerdy, and he wasn't much of a sports guy. He really wanted to be a part of a team though, so he tried out for the football team. He made it, but he was definitely far from one of the best players, very much far from it. He tried the hardest that he could, and on his very first game day, he didn't do so well. He tried and tried again though, and continued to work, and by the time the next game came around, he was very, very nervous. He knew that he worked this hard, but he didn't know if it was gonna pay off or if he was gonna succeed at all in football. He didn't want to embarrass his team, and he surely didn't want to become the laughing stock of the school. His mom noticed his discomfort though, so she bought him these brand new socks to encourage him for that game day. He used them and he succeeded like crazy. That next game he did amazing, and in fact he ended up gaining a lot of popularity around school because of it. Ever since then, he still worked hard and did his best at practice, but every single game day he would still wear these same socks. He would never wash them because he thought that it would wash off the luck of the socks, so we'd just keep re-wearing them and re-wearing them and re-wearing them. That's why they look so messed up and busted like they do. Throughout the rest of his high school experience, he did amazing, and he continued to climb the ladder. Eventually, when it was time for him to graduate and go off to college, he ended up getting in a great D1 school for football. He was extraordinarily excited, and in his joy, he packed up everything he needed to go to school, but accidentally left his sock behind. It wasn't on purpose, as he thought that he packed it, but really it had fallen out of his bag without him noticing. When he got to school and he went to practice and he went to his first game, he was super nervous because he thought he was going to completely bomb it, but that's not what happened. He did great as per usual, and in fact did even better because of the upgraded training that he had. At that moment, he realized it was never the sock that allowed him to get to where he was. It was never the sock, but rather it was the support that he got and the hard work that he put in the entire time. This little made-up story definitely has some true strong meaning behind it, in that a lot of the times we can see stuff as just being luck. We can easily look at other people's success and think that it just came from something that happened to happen, but without truly realizing that hard work gets us a lot of places, and you, just like everybody else, has a chance at that success. Doing this voiceover, I genuinely didn't expect for this to turn into a life lesson when I'm talking about a stinky sock. Regardless of that little plot twist there, I really do hope that you got something from this video. I really like how it's been coming along with all the little details. I definitely tried to add as many colors and stinky browns and greens and off yellows to this sock as I could. It looks gross, but surprisingly still kind of looks a tiny bit cute at the same time. I hope you liked today's story, and I also hope that you like today's stinky sock drawing. I really hope you enjoyed today's video. It was actually quite fun to draw. I really enjoy drawing kind of like the dirty look, if that makes sense. Sounds kind of weird. And today I feel like I actually captured what was in my mind onto the drawing. So I'm quite happy if I do say so myself. I hope that you enjoyed it as well, and if you've made it this far in the video, thank you so much. I really do appreciate you. If there's anything that you would like to see on this channel, please let me know, because I want to create what you want to see. I say it every time, but I really do mean it. It is so important to me to make sure that you are properly entertained. And that is all for today's video. Please make sure to take care of yourself and watch over yourself and stay strong on this art journey. And I will see you in the next one. Bye!